tree by the edge of the lake there, with a bald eagle in it. And I was trying to find my zoom lens, which I specifically put in my bag so I wouldn't miss anything, so I could take some pictures before the snow comes in and traps everybody in town. The damn zoom lens isn't in there. You can't see it on this camera. Crying chin, bald eagle, white head, white tail, all of it. I've seen osprey out here before. Some that used to nest on top of those old rock or grain silos or whatever those are. But yeah. Maybe I'm gonna keep my camera in my pocket. Keep going for a stroll up here. There's 3 ponds, and then maybe it'll do a flyby over my head. That'd be cool. Hey, there it goes. It's not camera. Took my zoom lens too, and then of course I forget it. Just like yesterday, the day before, I thought I better get my zoom lens. Maybe it'll come closer, but it's kind of edging its way. Eyeballing for fish, probably, right? What else would it be doing? Now it's going to the other pond. Get walking. Maybe I'll have better luck over here. Would have been cool to get a close-up. The zoom lens I have works nice too. It shakes a lot unless you have it on an iPad if you're holding it by your hand. But it has 12 times zoom. It's annoying. One time I was out here and right on this little road here, found a live turtle and it was about 3.5 inches in diameter. I threw it back in this pond. I think it came from the other one down over there. But that was like one of the times I didn't have my phone on me out of, the 2% of the time that I don't have a phone on me, and the turtle was there. It's cold out here today. My hands are cold. I have gloves in my bag. I haven't busted them out yet, but there's already snow on the hills. It is early November, so it's that time of year. There's a lot of times I can't even make it out here for like about 3 or 4 months straight out in this area because it's so windy and 2 feet of ice and snow, or 3 feet even, and you just can't get out here. So I start getting more stir crazy and claustrophobic because I'm stuck more in that town. I mean, this is still part of the town, but this is my getting away from people and whatever part of town. Oh God! Guess what what my last dream was before I woke up? Washing dishes and somebody trying to tell me how to clean off dried egg yolk off of a utensil, and it happened to be some old Irish guy that I see in movies. Not really old, just this actor you see in movies, and you know how many goddamn dishwashing dreams I have? I had one about 2 or 3 days ago too. Oh yeah, I had one in a kitchen where some fucking, like a lot of the restaurants I've worked at, you'll have like 5 or 6 chefs online. People have been working in restaurants for a year or two, and they're part of the partying crew, and they think they're studs, and they get this attitude from watching all the celebrity chefs and think that's the way you're supposed to behave because they're stupid and can't think for themselves. This one guy in the dream was like, "Boy, we need dishes," and he's like, I'm like the age I am now. I'm mid-40s, This guy's like 22, or no, they were doing this, and this happens to me a lot in restaurants. I've had a few jobs like this. People are like, "We need plates online, plates," and they're yelling at you, "Plates! We need plates!" As you're doing shit way on the other side of the restaurant, and people are multitasking you, giving you all this shit. You're the minimum wage grunt, and you're just fucking looking at them like, "What the fuck? Are you kidding me?" And just yelling shit at you, "Bread!" or whatever. Or even worse, I had this old lady bitch at this restaurant I worked at here in this little town. This white trash little diner with half the people there were like literally drug addicts and dealing drugs. She used to just talk like I'm supposed to hear from across the restaurant. "Joe, we need some salad when you get a chance." And I'm like way down there with a bunch of noise and people, and sometimes I would hear it and it would just piss me off. I pretend not to hear it and make her ass get over and talk to me. Fucking skag. She was a bitch. Ripped me off on pay, saying I was scamming her. Fucking whatever. Now she gives me, of course, bad references. I try to leave her out of my job history, but then if there's a huge gap, well, whatever. So I have a bunch of job dreams about this type of shit. That one where I was in the restaurant, this fucking, all these dipshit, wannabe fucking rock star chefs. The guy's like, when they're calling out plates, like, "Boy, we need plates," like that or something like that. I'm about to snap. I've worked at places where fucking people are all coked up and drunk. The chefs, the cooks online, like this place in Portland. It's a hipster fucking diner where one of the old owners actually died from a cocaine overdose a few years after I left there. They partied hard, man. Too hard. Like, I've worked at a lot of those type of places. Some motherfucker was throwing shit at me from across the fucking kitchen line. Everybody's laughing. I was about ready to fucking snap, man. I went online with the plates. Usually, you have to go online. It's all crowded. You have to pans online. You're holding pans. It always cooks. It's all fucking busy, and everybody's sweating and high as shit, and fucking drunk. I just went up there. This pissed, like, "Pans online!" Everybody's like, "Whoa, what the fuck's going on there?" Because guys like me are like the passive aggressive ones. We want to be left alone. And we fucking snap after a while, and people keep fucking with us over and over. That fucking bitch ass. He fancied himself like an intellectual too. I remember him and but then he get all fucked up and do stupid shit. And I remember the first time I met this dude, there was this guy I knew from this liberal arts college I worked with who ended up being just full-on junkie, drug addict, on and on. But it was one of his roommates, and I would hang out with this guy sometimes. I don't know why, just because he was kind of like a guy I knew from that school, that college I lived and worked at and partied with and saw bands with and whatever. These guys got all dressed up as Clockwork Orange one night and went out on their bikes all high trying to find people to beat up and get in fights with. Just fucking stupid. They had the top hats on and the white jumpsuits like Clockwork Orange the movie. They're trying to be... And then when they're not high and they're sober, they're like, "Man, I gotta get my life together." And they're all trying to talk like they're intellectuals and it's just, the glory of the colonization of Shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. I like how people think that vocabulary equates to IQ. No, it doesn't actually. Whatever. What was it? I really want to rant there. Yeah, I'm so sick of those fucking dishwashing jobs. The thing that bugs me about it is people that take that shit so seriously. And I was always a good worker, like really good worker. Worked hard, worked fast, better than most people. But people that take that shit so seriously, and I had those dreams, and I wake up, I'm like, fuck, man, it's been like 15 years, or actually it hasn't been. It's been like 3 or 4 years since I had a dishwashing job. But they always bug me because they're such mundane, just purely shit pay and survival, trying to just grudge through, which I still do to this day. I just happen to have a job that pays better, and I'm left alone as a janitor. But fuck, my hands are cold, and I'm sick of hearing myself talk.